You are born looking like your parents. You die looking like your decisions. My brother died a hero. My brother ran into that building.
That is the message today from Natalie Hixon. Her brother Chris was one of 17 people killed in the 2018 massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. And today, a judge formally sentenced that gunman to life in prison.
Yeah, the shooting in Parkland, Florida, leaving 14 students and 3 staff members dead. The man who pulled the trigger, 24-year-old Nikolas Cruz, he will serve life behind bars with no chance of parole. It has been almost 5 years since that mass shooting.
Tonight, Tatiana Cash spoke with one of the victim's family members about the trial and the sentencing. Tatiana, what's her message?
Well, Melissa and Jeff, so I spoke with Natalie Hixon, and Chris Hixon's sister. She loved her big brother, and their family is proud of the man who ran into the school building attempting to stop the shooter and save so many lives. And she says now it's time for everyone to focus on the 17 families, not the shooter.
He's done, he's over with. His name does not need to be mentioned anymore in the press and the media ever. The ones that need to be mentioned are the 17.
49-year-old Chris Hixon is one of the 17. 3 adults and 14 students were murdered in a mass school shooting in Parkland, Florida on Wednesday, February 14th, 2018. Little sister Natalie Hixon is so proud of her big brother who confronted the shooter.
You are born looking like your parents. You die looking like your decisions. My brother died a hero. My brother ran into that building. I saw on video what my brother did.
Hixon was the athletic director and wrestling coach at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, and he's known across Broward County Public Schools as a caring administrator.
Even in high school, Chris was that kid that opened the door and that kid that locked the door with the custodians. Like, if you wanted to find Chris, he was normally at school.
After high school, Chris joined the Navy, got married, and had 2 sons. Natalie says the number 14 seemed to follow Chris his whole life.
He graduated high school on the 14th. He went into the Navy on the 14th. He got married on the 14th, and he died on the 14th.
With 14 students. And while the family isn't superstitious, Natalie admits now 14 is significant, and they honor him through his foundation on February 14th.
A lot of the families have their own foundations. We have ours, and we do scholarships.
Natalie, her sister-in-law, and nephew already made their statements in court. So when asked why she continues watching family statements, her answer is simple.
It's just being in the presence of the 17 families that we lost loved ones. We are now our own family. The only thing that we continue to do is to advocate, because we don't want other families to be us.
Extremely gracious, her allowing us this time, because she's had an eventful last 24, 48 hours.
Definitely, and she says it was actually kind of hard because for the last 4 years and about 8 months, they've had to be silent out of fear of a mistrial. So just finally being able to say her piece, she said, gave her a little bit of grace, but at the same time, it doesn't bring anybody back.
Right.
Well, her brother died a hero. Thanks so much, Tatiana. Appreciate it.